What's up, dorks? This is I Hate Your World. I'm Dub, and we're still in Lanes of Lore. Today's gonna be a little different. I just got out of dental surgery, so my mouth is jacked, and I'm on pain pills. They haven't really kicked in yet, but my mouth's numb, and all. It's like I ate some bees or something. But I'm just gonna kind of talk, and that's about it. I don't expect to get anywhere with this. I'm gonna look at some things or whatever, but I don't know. I kind of have to. I say I have to kind of have to get this off my chest. I don't know. Let me turn that down a skosh. I don't know. Like, the first and foremost thing I have to say is just take care of your teeth. It's not that fucking hard. I just didn't know. I grew up as a kid in the 90s. I was born in the 80s, lived through the 90s, grew up during the 90s, whatever. And I didn't take care of my teeth. I basically, dude, I would like follow a donut with like a pack of nerds and then some Coke, like it was just, there's still sugar in everything, but like there's probably a lot. I say there's a lot less. I don't know. There's definitely has to be less than there was at some point, or at least there's more options of shit like that. Anyway, it's probably all just terrible for you. But yeah, like I don't know. I'm surprised I have any teeth anymore, but like that's what it was, the implants. But like it started with like it was about 7th grade or whatever, and I got it's like in those two top, I think they're molars, I don't know, whatever, the top chewing teeth back there on both sides. It's like I had to get fillings in between both of them, and later on they both went bad, and I got root canals on all 4 of those. And then one of them didn't get fully root canaled out. What was that? I don't know what this is. Anyway, like, is it that or like some, I don't know, whatever. But it ended up going bad, and it hurt so bad, like just touching my teeth together, I felt like someone was sticking a knife in my mouth. That one got yanked. That was like 2015, so that was the first implant. Get that put in, then another one starts going bad. So I had to go get it checked or whatever. And the dentist I went to, it's crazy too how like all my dental work was from this quack lady, and I didn't know any better. And like that's the thing too. Hopefully, that's like anything, like getting your car fixed, and I don't have one of those either. Like I don't really know. The mechanic I'm going to now, I don't know if I really trust him. I feel like they're like, I was gonna have him the other day. I was gonna have him check out something because I went and I was driving. I just heard this like whoop 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 whoop. I can't even make the noise right with my goofy mouth, but have him check some stuff in there, and then I think I just picked up a rock, but they were gonna charge me $120 just to look at it. Like the world right now is so everything's going on. I don't know how to say that right, but like there's just a lot going on right now, and so I don't know if they're trying to milk it or they're trying to get like the cost to I'm sure the cost to like repair stuff and get I just thought about that. I didn't even try that, but I was like, I wonder if you could just look at this map and go do and just skip from but you can't though. Anyway, but yeah, like the cost of parts and all that, and even before the tariffs and all that, just like shipping stuff and blah blah blah. There's that. But so like I don't even know if I trust them. So like with that, like that just makes me feel bad. It's another play I don't know which way to go. Anyway, do all this stuff with the dentist. She like takes the crown off of one because and like that's all like thousands of dollars, and this all was like early 2000s. I'm like 2005, 6, around there. Like I've only been working the job. I'm whatever 22, 23, and I'm just paying thousands of dollars for this crap, and then you start getting into the implant stuff, and it's even more. It's just like keeps compounding. Like I was like, I never get ahead. Like I never get off the ground and get going. Like the amount I spent on my mouth, I could have bought a easy brand new car, tons of whatever, anything. not anything, but whatever. It's just all gone to shit for that. Anyway, I'm just in a bad mood right now. Like, at least I'm on a, hopefully this lasts, because here I'd already done this. I'll get to that. Like, this is like the second round of implants. I'm having to have implants replaced. Anyway, so they just keep like going, and like, here's the thing. I was a smoker, and I might start again. I don't know, because at this point it's just like, it sounds stupid, but I was like, who gives a shit at this point? Like, it's all fucked anyway. Like, I expect this crap to go bad again, like, whatever. I don't know. Point is that no one explained that once, of being like, the smoking, smoke, and I drink Mountain Dew, and I don't drink a ton, but I'd have one a day at work, and at the time, I'd never had them at home. I was like, sodas, I don't want them all the time. I said I'd never had them at home. That's bullshit. But for years and years and years, I wouldn't. Like, earlier on, I would. Quick anecdote is, right before all this stuff happened, it was like 2003. Damn it, I'm just trying to get a direction. What are these like? See, that sounds okay. Yeah, I was like, it sounds like those fucking worm things, and it is, because it's these assholes right here. Anyway, 2003, I got a bunch of soda, so I had like two 24 packs, like the big cube ones, in my hands, and then two 12 packs underneath. And this is all one for me. I had two roommates. Anyway, so I was like, I'm gonna go through the garage, because through the garage was the laundry room that went straight into the kitchen. Open the door. There's a wolf spider about the size of, I don't know, a pancake on the ground there. And I screamed like a little girl, and I tried to run, but I'm holding like 30 pounds in soda, and like I can't move. I can't do it. It's just like anyway, it ended up being dead anyways. But I don't know. There was that. Anyway, so don't go through all this, but the smoking dries your mouth out, and then the soda is just, acid on your teeth and sugar for I think it's strep mutans or something. I don't know what bacterium causes all the plaque, and it shits out more bad stuff on your teeth, and I think that's what turns into plaque or I can't remember. Anyways, well, that's a new thing I found out recently too, because I was starting to do like xylitol for the past couple of years. I started taking this stuff using Closis. It's just like I don't even know, some sort of, it's a mouthwash, but I think it like kind of neutralizes the acids in your mouth, stuff like that. Because even like Listerine is like super acidic, it's like even that's putting acid in your mouth. You're like, what the hell? And it's probably causes your gums get tighter because the alcohol. Anyway, it's like, and now that they're like pulling all the dyes out of stuff, like, and that's just crazy ass blue, and this other stuff one I've got that's all like super green. Like, is that just all poison too? I don't even know anymore. It seems like everything you look at is poison, and it's all I don't even know how we're alive. It makes you wonder, like, does any of that matter? It's like, because I saw another thing, because there's the Supersize Me. I'm just ranting like crazy here, but Supersize Me. Oh, I was going to try to, like, what am I doing? I think I want to go here. Well, the dude ate a bunch of McDonald's and made him real bad, but then there's like a newer one where like a guy eats it every day, but he just eats in a caloric deficit and loses weight, and all of his like stats get better and all that. And like my whole life I've eaten just garbage for the most. I've had really good food too, because my dad was like people always like, oh my, I like my dad's food or whatever, my family member, how they cook, and then that's what the group, my grandma was cooking, all the whatever. But my dad was actually a chef, so like when I have a burger, like that's my baseline metric is like, and it's not like it was a fancy burger. My family was real down to earth, kind of like that. My dad was always just like a super hard worker, and just like, hey man, it's all good. Let's just work and get some stuff done, and well, life's cool, like, like I don't get it, dude. Like I don't, like, his life has sucked. Like he was in a wreck before I was born. Basically, it was like in a coma for a week and a half. Like if I saw this, who was it? It was George Lucas. He was like super into racing cars and got in a wreck, and if it, like for him the seatbelt broke and like it ejected him out of the car. And if it wouldn't have, it would have crushed him and killed him. Same thing with my dad. So it's like some of those older cars or however that worked, it's like if he would have been wearing a seatbelt, he'd be dead. But since it threw him out, I'm here, you know? So like, I always wear a seatbelt, but cars are way safer now, I'm sure. But anyway, but he's just like, his life is so shit. Like, and he just always like, at least puts on that face of happiness. And like, and I can tell sometimes when he's not and this and that or whatever, but it's just like, he could have been so much more. And it just all fell apart because he got drunk and got in a wreck. And that always messed me up of like, because I had an uncle that died before I was even born. And it's just like, it doesn't, and he was like super talented too, could play any instrument, was like a music major and was in college and all that, and then died. And like, you know, it was like, it was the firstborn, all that, and like how the family even kind of went on, you know, I don't know. Well, but it did and it didn't, you know, kind of that kind of, it's like the sin, I don't really say sins, but like, I think there are some sins that happen there. But anyway, like, it just, I can't get out of it. And like, I don't know. And I think that's me. It's also, you know, that the mental focus you put on that, like you're perpetuating it to a degree. And it's just like, I gotta, because my brother's doing well. He's doing well. My sisters are doing really well. And like, I don't know. I'm not. I'm absolutely not. I'm at the worst I've been since I started. You know what I mean? Started me as an adult in 03-ish, you know, like, whatever though. Like, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do something. Like, this is playing video games, but it's also like, I'm just trying. Like, but like, I get off work and I do this, and I don't edit it really, but I render it, and then I'm trying. Anyway, that's all I can say is I'm trying, but doing something. But yeah, that's after, you know, working overtime and all the time. But I'm getting like crap pay, and like, you know, I was making more than I make now fucking 15 years ago, you know. And it's like, good God, that's what happens when you just don't have any real skills and shit. Anyway, teeth, all that, blah blah, get implants. That takes a year. It takes, most of the time it takes like a year, because I'd have to get bone grafts for them to drill the implant into. So you get the bone grafts. That takes months. Somehow this one took way less, and maybe because I quit smoking, maybe it really heals that much quicker. But I swear it's like a third the time. Normally it was like 3 months, and normally it was at least, I want to say 6 to 8, like closer to 8. I felt like, but so it'd be like a year's process to get those teeth yanked out. And then, anyway, so it ended up being of those 4 teeth I had from the beginning that got jacked up, that all got root canals. 3 of them got yanked and implants put in. So there's just thousands of dollars then, and not all at once, but over time. So it's just years and years and years, always in the process of doing this shit. Just sucks. And then finally, I got a few years of respite from it, and then it happened again. It started happening somehow because it was a peri-implantitis or something like that. So it's like your teeth have this kind of like fibrous, I don't even know if it's fiber, whatever, and it's not hairs, but it's this kind of like shit around them that kind of keeps bacteria out. And when you get an implant, the bacteria gets in the threads, like whatever. There's no protection there anymore. So I'm probably looking at this again at some point, you know. And it's like, but the problem with the peri-implantitis is that like it was deteriorating the bone. Like the tooth started, like the implant started kind of wiggling. I was like, oh no. And I was like eating a chip or something, and it goes clunk, and like it snapped, but like it never like came out. It was just going, it was wiggling so much. I was coming, and then like the area around the tooth was super infected. I didn't know that. And like, hopefully my breath didn't reek as bad as it did, but apparently, you know, it was just really bad. And like, people never say anything. Like, it's nice in a way that's like, but like, so if someone's breath stinks, you need to tell them, because what really clued me into it, or kicked me, like it hit me, like, because sometimes that's the way the world is. Like, you hear stuff and you're like, ah, whatever. I understand it. It just doesn't sink in. You know, it was when I was watching Doctor Who, and then they're like, I don't think that's the real name, but it's like the Slovene or something like that. I think they're the aliens that are like in people suits or whatever. Anyway, and like they have a smell to them, and like it goes bad breath. Like it smells like this calcium decay. I'm like, oh yeah, it's like your teeth are rotting. It's like you know that, but like really that like your teeth are rotting. You're rotting in your body, and like that's just Anyway, but I didn't know. You know what I mean? I didn't know it was that bad. I didn't know. Anyway, it's like I wish I would, because there's been once I know, I'm like, oh man, shit, I need to get that fixed, because I don't want to be breathing nasty shit on people. I'm like, anyway, get all that fixed. This happens. Get that yanked. And then one of the other, and that was on the left side. So I'm like, okay, damn, I'm going to have to, and like at the time, right when this was happening, I didn't have a job. I didn't have insurance. I was like, I can't afford to fix this. You know what I mean? And then finally I was like, all right, I'll give a fuck. I just got to get a job. I just got to get a crappy job so I can get some insurance. And that's what I did. And that's where I am. And like, I haven't saved completely, because I put a little money in to be able to do this, like getting a mic stand, and I got that hard drive, because dude, like after just a few games, like 8 games, I could cut down some of that, because like I have multiple files. Like I record the one file, I record the one file, then I have to put it into, because that's like MKV or whatever, then I have to put it into MP4, so I can put it on YouTube. And then to put the little front part and the back part on videos, that's why I have to re-render it again. And so right there, I have 3 files right there. So if I could, I don't even know if I need to keep this shit anymore. If it gets deleted, that would suck. I'm like, how's that gonna happen? Would that happen on YouTube? Is that possible? I'm sure, it can happen. So it's probably good to have a backup. But if I just need one of them, I could cut a third of that out. But anyways, after the 3 games, I'm already like half a terabyte in. And these are small. These should be smaller files, right? Because they're older. Like, they're not, I would assume, like, because it's not, I'm only doing 30 frames, 30 FPS. Because it's like fucking slideshows. It's not new games. Anyway. So I've been saving all my money just to do this. And it's worked, But but also if I wasn't living where I live, which is kind of the problem in my life, but also kind of the solution, because it's the cheapest rent I could possibly get, pretty much. And without that, I'd be even more fucked. It's just like, dude, it's world. I don't know. My choice has been terrible in some ways, and blah blah blah. But anyway, what am I doing here? So now, I got. What the hell did I just die? But here we are. So I'm moving in a positive direction, I guess you'd say, even though it's still not good. If that's, I don't know. Whatever, it's better than some of these games, and that's the thing. I hadn't been playing games forever, and this is something I used to love. I got depressed, and I got sick of modern games, because I was like, I'm not enjoying these. This isn't fun for me. Like I've been over that 1,000 times now. Modern entertainment, for the most part, I do not like. But yeah. Oh, here's the kicker too. While I was there, they're like, hey, this dental students are gonna come through and have a look-see. Like, is that cool? I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, I'm super embarrassed by that, but it's also like, who gives a shit? I'm never gonna see these kids again. I don't know what they think. They might judge me. They might not even care. I don't know. If they're dentists, then whatever. I know whatever. So that happened, and it's like, I want to be like, good God, kids, just brush your damn teeth. And they're probably, yeah, we know, dummy. That's how I feel too. Like, they're already in a better position than me. I bet some of them have better jobs than I do right now. And that's crazy. You know what I mean? It's not crazy that they're, like, good for them. It's like, because these kids seem like they're like the upper, like they're gonna do something, and like, good for them. I don't fault them for any of that. That's good for them. I want people to do well. I want kids to do well. I'm where I am because I fucked up, not they didn't fuck me up, so I, anyway, but it's just like, God, yeah, dude, just brush your fucking teeth. And if you're gonna drink sodas, like, try to swish it out or follow it with some, like, I have these xylitol mints. They seem to work. I don't know. Like, last several years, because even then, like, I've been brushing my teeth the whole time. I was still brushing my teeth, brushing twice a day, flossing twice a day, using mouthwash twice a day. I was putting in a lot of effort and still getting cavities, and it's because of the smoke. I think more than anything, it's because of the smoking, drying my mouth out, and then having acid, then having the soda on there. If I would have been chewing the gum or something after, which I think I started doing, and it probably did help out a lot, and I just didn't put the two and two together. It's like right now, man, like, my gut is jacked. Like, I don't know, I'm eating kind of okay food, but still not, I don't know. Like, a lot of times I'll eat, like, I do a crock pot, like, chicken rice with, like, it's like these bags of frozen pepper, like pepper and onions, and then some, like, a bag of mixed vegetables. They don't seem to do shit. Like I think there's chicken broth and cream of chicken in there, some other shit, garlic, whatever. It tastes all right, and it's just like, I'm so lazy. Like, I'm so lazy with food. I hate cooking, and that's such a privileged thing to say. Like, I'm sure there's people just want food. Some people just, I'm still hungry. I can't even get food. I'm like, I just don't want to cook it. I don't have time for that. I'm so busy. I don't like it. That's such a douchebaggy. I don't know, but that's the way it is. I don't know what else to tell you. I hate cooking. I don't want to eat. I don't. And then forever, like, for now months now, I haven't been able to. Like, that shit with my tooth happened over a year ago, and I wasn't able to get into something until I don't know, September, October, somewhere in there. Like, just for them to, like, okay, hold on, I did get in somewhere first, and the dentist, the periodontist I went to, they were gonna do it. They charged a little bit less. I was like, all right, maybe we'll save some money. And then I was getting in there, and he was gonna do like a abratement or something like that, where I can't remember what it was. They, like, try to fix it and trying to clean it out, and then when he goes to do it, they're like numbing me up. When he goes to start, he goes, "Oh man, that thing's wiggling." I'm like, he's like, "We can't do." I'm like, "That's literally why I'm here. That's why I came into you. Like, that's why." And he's like, "Oh man, I wouldn't have scheduled this if that was wiggling." That, I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And after that, I was like, nah. Even then, I'm such a pushover. I was like, "Oh yeah, we'll try to do the real estate," because that just sounded bad. Whatever he was doing, I was like, "There's gonna be thousands of dollars, and it may or might not help." I'm like, that sounds fucking dumb. Like, no, what we need to do is bite the bullet, do the more expensive one, pull it out, clean all that shit out, and try to start fresh. That seems like, I had to tell him that. And then, like, anyway, and I was like, I had paid already the money, and then they're like, "You want your money back?" And I'm like, "Nah, just hold it, and you'll just leave it to pay when I come in, when we do the real thing." And then I sat on that for like a day, and then I went, "No, I changed my mind. I want my money back. This is dumb. Like, I'm not gonna, like," that's the thing. Like I said, I'm such a pushover. Like, I hate being confrontational. I hate doing it. Like, it's just, anyway, yeah, so anyway, I went to this better dentist, periodontist. I think a better one, but I go in there with a bunch of rich people, and I'm just this poor schlubby fuck. And just like, the first time too, it's like this super cute chick, and we were talking about smoking. She's like, "Yeah, I used to smoke," and like, "Oh man, I miss smoking in my car," and this and that. And I'm like, me too. I loved it. And like, anyway, and then but yeah, you gotta be around this. It's always some hot chick, dental chick, that's staring at your nasty fucking teeth, and like, whatever. That's all I can go. It's like, whatever. Like, I can't. Is this really? Did I just? Nope. Yeah. So there's all that. It's been a fun day. You know, it's just like, good God, man. I think it's this one. Get me the fuck out of here. I hate this cave. Oh shit, yeah, there's still that fucking thing. I still don't know. Maybe if I shut off, that's all. What else can I change? I gotta check this area again. Holy hell, that scared the crap out of me. Sorry for yelling at you guys. Yep, that was fun. Well, did you not? I know there's nothing here. I don't know what I'm doing.
Most of these files are useless. Most of these files are useless.
I just like that. Most of these files, but not all of them. But if most of them are, that means some of them aren't. Some of them are. Anyway, shit, what was I saying? I don't know. Good stuff. But yeah, hopefully my drugs will kick in, and that's the thing, like, I don't know. But that's, I don't know.
Monthly quota sheets.
Alright, more bones.
Empty.
Yeah, but even that, yeah, it's like, we'll be. I have to be careful with them. I say have to be. These last few times, like last time I did it, I'm like, yeah, I haven't had these drugs in a while. They feel good, and then, where the hell are you, asshole? But it, like, eventually, like, it starts. I say eventually, it gives me headaches too, to where it's just like, this isn't worth it. Like, I don't, dude. I'm gonna sleep here. Oh, good God! I know I could just probably go in one of these rooms and be fine. It's just principle. Jesus. But yeah, when I first when I got my wisdom teeth out, that was by the quack chick. Anyway, I was like, I had him sitting by my TV, and I was like, you know what? It was well after I was done with it, and I was like, I could just take more. That's when I was like, I need to hide these. I need to get rid of these. Like,
sickness is no excuse. No work, no pay.
But, cause yeah, I was gonna, I'd contemplated, maybe doing some psilocybin, cause it's finally warm enough, and like, that's the thing though, since I work overnight, I used to do it at night. I do it at like 8 o'clock, cause to me, it's the most fun when you're, or so I hear, when I say I do it, I mean, allegedly, you know, I meant jump roping. Anyway, whatever. I think it's most fun in the dark, cause like shadows and stuff become like portals. Like a dark doorway or whatever. It goes, it can be anything. It starts turning into things. And it's just like, dude, this is amazing. But I also say I wouldn't do this unless you need it. Like, I was so upset and depressed the first time I tried it, because I was like, I gotta try something. Like, hopefully it'll help me. And I think it really did. It's, to me, it's one of the most
only one meal
fun things I've ever done. It's just like,
exceptions for dwarves.
I've never had anything, experienced anything close to it.
They appear to have left in a hurry.
Anyway, so like, I like to do it and then go walk around the neighborhood, because the neighborhood I live in is kind of it's like wooded town. You know, it's like, it's not far from the main part of the city or town, whatever, but like, it's pretty tree, you know, but it's not like on a dirt road or anything. It's paved and everything, but anyway, so it's just, but like the trees grow over the road, and it feels real. There's like it's almost like a tunnel of trees to drive into the neighborhood, and it's so cool. It's almost like that rack focus part in Lord of the Rings, where the Nazgul ring race or whatever come up while they're on the road and they have to hide under that tree. Just like, this is awesome. But yeah, since now I'm on this, I'm not gonna do that. So I'll have to wait. But also, yeah, because it's finally warm enough to. Yeah, what's the point of this? I'm just wondering if I shut that off, if that'll. Which rocks are these? Oh, these are coal. Lump of coal. What if a lump of coal was an ingredient? I doubt it, but you never know. Fuck it. At this point, who cares? It's from the depths, right? Yeah. So I don't know what else I was saying. But yeah, now so now I got a bunch of fucking
Most of these files are useless.
mashed potatoes, and I got some peaches and yogurt and ice cream, and I mean it wasn't that long. Oh yeah, I forgot about this bad boy. I mean it's a one. Still got one sip of goodie on there. I mean, hell, why not? But now it's not because my mouth was kind of healed to an extent, and now I got to go through the healing process again, and then, but you know, whatever. That's fucking gotta pay to play, man. But now I don't even get to smoke, and like that kind of, you know, got me in
More orc jargon, no doubt.
this the shitty predicament I'm in, but still, like, you know, you're not supposed to smoke after having stuff pulled and all that, and I did. Hell, I remember that, like, because that's a weird. I don't understand that. Like, of these, this dude, they don't do the dissolvable sutures. They do normal ones, which, you know, if that's the way it is, whatever. I'm not.
Notes. They appear to have left in a hurry.
What the biscuits? But yeah, so anyway, but I'd smoke and like, oh, eventually they would just come out on their own, and I could just pull them out,
Nothing of interest to
and
us.
they're all fucking tarred and yellow, you know, like, man, you're gross. But fuck it. I really like smoking. But not anymore. Now I just have to endure life straight for, you know what I mean? That's basically what I've been doing too, dude. I haven't been drunk since
More orc jargon, no doubt.
whatever it's called, when the eclipse. That's the last time I drank. And I went and walked after that night. That is not nearly as fun as a psilocybin walk. Believe you me. That almost sounds like up on the hilltop, but then it shifts to something that doesn't sound like that at all. Damn it! I just want to turn around, dude. That's what I'm trying to do. Like, you see all these books.
Or. The history of a mind.
They call it a mine. A mine. What?
They took whatever used to hang there.
Say, I wonder if you can hang something on there. But what the hell would you hang on this? I don't know. Something like a pickaxe or something. But what else? Yeah, I don't know.
They took whatever used to hang there.
What was I thinking? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. But anyways, that's what I've been through. What I've been going through. So again, take care of your shit. It's way easier just to the upkeep. I can't even talk right now. Upkeep as opposed to paying thousands and thousands of dollars to get this shit fixed. I'd much rather spend that money on anything else.
Monthly quota sheets. Tool inventories.
That's the thing too, man. I was like starting to well up, even like thinking about it and talking about it to myself, and it's just like I said, I'm embarrassed by it, you know, but
Notes, papers.
too late for that, you know, to an extent. It's like whatever.
Or.
I mean, it's gonna happen, and
Notes, papers.
to an extent, it's like it's gonna happen to everyone at some point. But I've been dealing with it since my 20s. You know, it's like it's not supposed to happen until you're considered. I say not supposed to happen.
They appear to have left.
I don't know. At some point, yeah, you're probably gonna die before. I lose all my teeth, and then. But anyway, what am I doing here? Go back this way. Is there anything in here? I don't want to go in this place again, but I'm just curious. I got that coal. It just makes me wonder, like, coal would be. It's too. I feel like all the other ones are. But I could only get in this one place, right? I had to dig it out. Was this? Yeah, there's still that shit too, you know, like. That's a little something. That's a something. I shut off the. Oh, I wonder if it stops the cart thing from moving. I wonder if, or does that even make sense? I don't know what that pump does. Fuck it. Let's just go through it. But I don't know, man. I hope you guys get a little something out of this. I hope you. I really want more. Of course, I want people to see it, and is there a switch here? Oh, I kind of want those little assholes to show us so I can beat the shit out of them. Yeah, because that's half of, like, I mean, how the hell were you just there? Like, dude. Seems like there's a hole there now. In the hole. But yeah, I wanna interact, you know what I mean? Like that's also makes me think I should probably be streaming this, I would assume. But I don't know how many people are gonna watch. Like when I do this, it's in the morning. Like so, like do people watch streams at 9 in the morning? Like maybe they do. They're like, I don't know. But even if they don't, then I could still do. But also, I need another monitor, and so I could see what they're saying. Also, good God, that sounds terrible too. Like looking away at that to hey, you say anything? Like, that's kind of why I wanted to do it like this, to try to focus. I say focus on the game. Folks do that more so than always looking over, because these are new for me, and I don't want people telling me what to do, and even if they accidentally, you know, it's like I wouldn't be hateful about it or anything, but like, yo. But also, I don't know, maybe that'd be better just to move through this faster as opposed to me banging my head. Does anyone want to watch that? Or they're like, hey dude, why don't you hurry the fuck up? And I don't know, because it's not like I'm playing super high level or anything. It has to be, that's the way I saw this. It's like my commentary has to be decent, at least, that people want to listen to this. And then I got a wibble wobble over here, and then which I'm new to that. You know, I've never just sat there and talked the whole. You know, a lot of times I don't like to talk. I talk a lot if you get me drunk, or if I'm on a subject I really like or care about. But other than that, most of the time I'm pretty quiet. But I do have opinions, and sometimes I feel like my opinions are pretty good, which everyone I'm sure does, but I've had a lot of people be like, yeah, that's a good idea, that's a blah blah blah. But anyway, toot my own horn there. I'm so special.
Yahoo!
Well, yeah, that still seems to work. But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I just have to do it more, but I want to focus on that. But if people were there, it'd be like real-time interaction going at, you know, like that'd be entertaining too, I guess. And then you still have your video on demand. What I think I really need to do though is either cuss less, or if I just had a way to set those up to where I didn't have to re-render the video. If I could just hit a button and that display, and then when I end, hit that and that display. You know what I mean? My I hate your world. Have that pop up. You know, then I wouldn't have to re-render it. That would save me a lot of time. Even though I've kind of felt like the one thing I'm using is like video proc something, whatever video editor thing. After I put those in, it's really quick to do it, and I can do all that, and then biscuits. Yeah, I can set it to shut off when it's done exporting. So that's cool. So it didn't really, like, I can go to sleep, but also my room is hot as balls, so if I could not have my computer running, because that thing puts out, well, obviously, again, this thing, who knows what's gonna happen there. Hopefully it hangs on long enough to get something going, but that also goes to show, like, I'll not spend money on myself, but the way I buckled down, I've saved, you know, a few $1,000s to be able to pay for this. I probably like, oh yeah, I mean, in 6 months, I save about $1,000 a month, so, which is, you know, shit. Like, I've got a friend that makes, or at least was making, he probably is now too, making, half my friends are millionaires. I'm literally like almost homeless. I have so little going for me. I have so little money. Like, they make more a paycheck. You know, like, they make what I make in a year in like a month and a half. You know, and then, you know, I don't know. Good for them. You know, so one of them is like, all my friends are smart, but I'm smart too. I'm not dumb. No, like, in some ways I'm more capable than them in a lot of ways, you know, like, and I just haven't applied it to anything and gone anywhere with it, you know. It's just, and that's on me. That's a lot of my just past, like, because all the stuff I talked about, there's some of it's just like worse, bad, you know, I don't know, bad stuff, but like, it's just always been something in my life. It's never just been whatever. And that's also an excuse too. Everyone's got their own crap. There's tons of people that have way worse than me, that have done way more than me, you know. It's just like, I think it was with my uncle, knowing about my uncle that died before I was born. It's like, you can have it all and and just die, and then it's over. You know what I mean? Like, you could lose it all. So it made me like, well, then what's the point? What's the point of putting all that effort into it? But that's number one. That's a shitty way to look at it, because all the stuff I love is because someone put the effort into it. Like all the awesome music, this game, you know, this could not be here at all. You know, all tons of the things I love, all the things I love. Short of nature, you know, that just happens, and if there's a higher being that made that happen, or if it's just random chance, even a random chance. Holy crap, you know, it's just like, this is insane. That's why for the longest time I was considered myself an absurdist, because I was like, it's literally insane that any of this exists. Like, and to cast that aside, you're like, well, it just happened. That's just the way it is. You know, like, that totally could be. But holy hell, that is wackadoo nonsense. Like, it could also just not happen. Like, that's always, I've heard that a lot when I was really getting into atheism back in the day, and like, which I'm just, I still, it's hard for me to like buy into like normal religion, but to think that there could be more, or there's something that, like, I think it's just as crazy, just as to an extent just as possible, is nothing. You know, like the idea that it all just happened, or the idea that there's something like some sort of force behind it. Like, both of those are insane, and most people just don't think about it. Like, they just, oh, apple pie and fucking SpongeBob SquarePants, you know what I mean? And I'm not even knocking like those are bad things. It's just like, because those are like beautiful things if you think about it. Like, did someone put that together? And there's some really beautiful things in life, like just in general. It's like, this is crazy. This is really crazy. And here we are, like, you know. So I don't know what else to say about that, but I don't know what I'm doing here. Did I do any? Why am I here? I found that coal. I shut off the thingy. I think that's what I was gonna try to do. Go back to the. I don't remember how to get back to that one part of the floor where it's gone. I think I have to get there, and I think I might need I need to turn whatever that one is back on, so I get the spinny, and then I can go do. See, like, do these mean anything? It makes me think there should be another one right here, and maybe there is. That's what I'm saying. There's a fucking God. Let me get past this. Why? There's like some float spell I just haven't learned yet, and then I can. I would love a good float spell. I love that in Fallout, Final Fantasy 2/4. There's like a monster cave, and where you walk on them, every time you walk on it, those little dots, it hurts you. So I'm like, oh, I wonder if I could cast float. You do that, you go, oh, float right above it. So I just love little. I don't like it when the games like make you do something. Like, what was it? It was it Child of Light? There was like that Ubisoft game that everyone raved about, and like, it was okay. I didn't beat it, but what I played of it, I didn't really care for. It was okay. And I think, I can't remember if it was Costume Quest 1 or 2 that did that, where it's like, the fights are patterns, and you just have to figure out the pattern. Like, oh, I gotta do this one first, then that, and that. Like, I don't like that. I like it more to where, here's all the tools, here's a bunch of tools, maybe not all of them, but like, you have a bunch of tools, and this one you can, if the guy's attacking you, because with this, then you use this spell, and it'll be, but like, it doesn't work as well with other guys and stuff like that. Like, you just have tools there, and even if you don't use that spell, doesn't mean you can't fight them and win. It's just, you're better off. Like, thinking of this Titan or something like that, where you do an earthquake thing, but if you're using the float, again, other than that, like, float doesn't work, you know, fighting a whatever else, it doesn't mean nearly as much. And like, that's how, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I'm just kind of rambling shit now. I think I gotta go through here and then come back. I don't know if I had a bigger or better point at all, but I've lost it now. I lost it. Oh man, I'm probably gonna give this about half an hour to try this, and then maybe try to walk back to the, because now that I have my lump of coal, that would be so cool if that's what it was. I really don't think it is though, but because everything else has been in a vial. Her stuff was a vial. No, that's not true. I guess I have the heartstone. It's not in a vial, and that works. So maybe the coal is the thing. What the hell is that, man? There's some I think it's gotta be a little weapon I'm holding. Because there's like a new Billy Corgan. I like that though. When I get off on Wednesdays, there's a new Billy Corgan. Oh shit, biscuits. Was it this? Was it this? Was it this? Wasn't there a... Am I crazy? I could be crazy. Oh, that's what it was. Shit, I don't remember how to do this, but we'll put you up, and then I'll come over here and I'll hit a little thing. Does that do anything? There we go. Booyah! And yeah, anyway, I get to watch that Billy Corgan show, and like that's what, like right there, he's a Christian. He keeps proclaiming that, and because he sees a lot of stuff to it, and like there's a lot of really smart people that are, and like I was just like, it just, I don't know, man. Maybe that's just what it does. People want to believe so hard and stuff like that, and it could just be that. It could, but it's easy to... Why is this switch down here? I can't remember. Is that just like a fireball thing? Like, it's easy to dismiss, you know what I mean? Where, what if I'm wrong? You know what I mean? And I don't want to just it's Pascal's wager, like just to do it cause sort of thing, but because it could be true, but more that like I don't know, you know what I mean? Like I don't have all information. I don't have all knowledge. Is that all that was? That bug. I'm pretty sure it's just that. Anyway, so yeah, so fucking quit acting like you know everything, because you don't. I don't know everything. It could be a simulation. It could be, you know, or is that just implanted in there to make, I said not to make people think that, but that's just all that, you know what I mean? Someone had an idea. It could be. But that's, what was that? Like, where are you jackass? I guess when people were saying simulation, at least one of my friends, like he meant it, and I didn't think that forever, because sometimes you just hear shit and you're already in your own head about it. So, dude, and he mentioned more like Matrixy, like, oh, we're plugged, we're real people in a real world, but we're plugged into the machine. I thought the simulation was we are the machine, like we are reboot. You know, we're ones and zeros in the simulation. Like we are simulated people, not that just that we're real people outside of the simulation still, but we're plugged in. I thought we were never real people and we were just in the thing. What the shit am I doing? Is this the right way? This is the right way. But yeah, I don't know. Whatever. My point is just that, like, I don't care. You know, somebody's like, I don't fucking care, dude. What did down go to? Line level 3 from there. Does it go there? And you click that button. What the fuck does that do? Let me check that real quick, because plus I want to kill this thing. You know, but whatever. You know, all I know is when I was way happier, I didn't care. I didn't care about news. I didn't care about... What is that?
The stairway is flooded with water.
Okay. So is that what that pump does? It pumps the water out? See, they made it sound like it was pumping air in. Well, that's a... You know what I mean? What is that all about? Does that do anything? I mean, can I get some... Cave water? Is that what it wants? That goes in a vial. I've got vials. It gave me so many vials. Like, how many...
The stairway is flooded with water.
Well, apparently not. Bucket, whatever. I'm assuming that pump is what that... Anyway. But yeah, the ones the people that made... Okay, because it's that, like, natural inspiration, you know, or a muse or whatever. Like, I'll say that when still having fun time. The way I saw I saw this in my head, and it could be just drug nonsense, you know what I mean? Like, might not mean shit. See, now when it's doing it, I'm gonna take off my weapons again. I was wondering though, anyway, that I saw it as like a river, kind of like just that's a weird one. My brother brought up one time of like, how do you see numbers and dates, kind of like years? Like, I see the past is horizontal and then to some point, but then kind of like when I was born, then it goes up. Weirdly, like when I count years, I'm like, I'm this age, when in whatever age I'll be this, you know, not so much anymore. I got to a point where like I can't see the future. Like I don't expect to be there, so I don't see it. Before that, I'd be like in high school in the 90s, early 2000s, it'd be like, in 2008 I'll be this age, blah blah, and it was, I see that going up. But then in the past, I see it going back. And also I see it, the past, in black and white, sort of. Sometimes. Like, sometimes I think about it, but like, if it's in a black and, like, based on TV is how I see the color of the world. You know what I mean? Like, the world wasn't black and white. Take off your things. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Oh, I'm going to cut you, though. But what was the thing? Oh, anyway, so yeah, the river. What is this sword? See, like, I kind of want that because that just sounds badass. Like, and I never use that. That's crazy. Spit it out, dum dum. What the hell am I thinking of? Oh, I saw it as a river, horizontally. And it wasn't water, it flowed, but it kind of looked like the Saved by the Bell, like late 80s 90s, of like an old Trapper Keeper, where it's just like a bunch of weird shapes and like, you know, like a fucking puffy Cheeto and like a swirl, and it's like this in the background's like polka dots and like a pink jagged lightning bolt, whatever, a bunch of crap like that, but it was kind of repeating over and over, and it was like it's like if you had a almost like that just kept going, like it was like a strip of that picture that just kept, but there was like multiple anyway. And I was like, okay, so that's the river of inspiration and whatever it is, like that's the source, and you want to get as close to the center of it. The closer to the center, that's where the best juice is, that's where whatever. And it made me think of like Constantine, where he had in the movie, at least I don't know the book, but he had those like that like triangle thing on his forearms. So when you push them together, it's like you could bend reality or whatever, shift to a different plane or however it worked. But it was hard to do, you know. It was like two repelling magnets fighting against each other, and it's like that. So it's hard to get to the center of it. But the closer, the harder you get, the more focus you get, the more tightness, the more honed it becomes, and it becomes this like, not perfection, but it's as close to perfect as it gets, right? Something beautiful kind of is I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck does that even mean is perfect? But like, is, you know, Master of Puppets, puppet's perfect. I don't know about that, but it's fucking great. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. I love it. Or any other thing you like, you know, that you really like. That's like, damn, this is on a different level of, because you could really like some crap like Drop Dead Fred, which I can't fucking stand. I remember watching that a lot as a kid. I tried to watch that again. That movie sucks ass. And someone out there, maybe someone that ever listened to us will be like, this is my favorite movie. It's like, well, you're dumb. But no, I'm just kidding. But like, you might have that might be a bad taste. That's the thing too. I really can't stand when people do that over and over. They just go, it's all an opinion. It's all subjective. I was like, that's not true. Yes, how you feel about it is, but there's still metrics of like, of whether or not this is a good thing, like if this is a quality thing, and some of them are not. You know, it's like there's just, but there's like, it could be like objectively not good, but people just don't want to hear that sometimes. Like, or objectively good, like it's. Of a song, like it's the complexity of the notes, how they go together, all kinds of stuff. I don't know. I know there are metrics for judging art, you know, and composition, how well it works together, how many, you know, because you just can't say like this 4-year-old's finger painting is as good as the Mona Lisa or something. You know, it's like it's objectively not as good, just unless you've got some weird idiot savant kid that is amazing, you know what I mean? Like, short of them being, you know, random geniuses. Yeah, it's that. Did that even, like, because last time it made a noise. Maybe I have to read it first. Where it's like, yeah, because like this isn't connected. So I did something that connected it. Crap! I already did. What am I talking about? But yeah, these people, you know, and so it's like, just, all right, turn around. Dude, I'm like, my mouth is so numb still. I'm drooling, and I don't know why I got off on what is or isn't. Yeah, like, what does that do? What does this do? Anyway. Read.
Remove all weapons before entering.
Okay, I did. And like it would make that noise. You go, but now it's not making that noise. Which makes me want to put my weapons back. Because I felt like when I put my weapons back on, then it connects to that. So that's how I was able to even get there. Like now I can't get there. But maybe... doesn't make any sense. None of this makes sense, but I was like, maybe you gotta have that thing turned on before you can. And wait, what is this? We got Talon versus... No, Talon seems to be better. A wolf just sounds cooler. Unless you want wolf, does that do anything for you? No. Helps your protection a smidge, but...
Remove all weapons before entering.
No. See, now it's fucking whatever. Oh boy. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know, dude. But I know atheism personally has not helped me in any way whatsoever. Like at first it was cool. I learned a bunch of sciencey shit and that's cool and all. But it didn't make me happier. It objectively made me less happy. Like, where the fuck did these guys come from? Or do I have to like, yeah, punch them to death before? See, that's what I thought. It was just like, hey, take all your stuff off so we can kick the shit out of you. What is your... There you go. See, like, I swear, like, I guess I fought a lot more before. Like, I thought I got here way sooner. Well, that's why I was kind of wanting to go back to... Yeah, because there's shit there. Gosh, that bothers me so much. I don't care about that one. I want that one. Fuck it. Oh, whoa. Yep. You shall perish.
I've been poisoned.
I've been poisoned. Man, he went through all that and just now got poisoned. Yeah. Yeah, again, what triggered that? Okay. I mean, that's an easy one to fall. Fuck it. Whatever. All I know is that water doesn't fill up, right? Or I didn't know that. There's the water. And then whatever else. I have, ooh, smooth rock. Yeah, why did I get rid of that? You know what? I'm gonna drop this. I say way too much, but I apologize. Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. But yeah, what's this collects moisture crap up here? I still don't know what these do.
Ah, this pot must gather moisture. Ah, this pot must gather moisture from above. Ah, this pot must gather.
So that makes you think it have like water in it, right? Am I crazy?
This pot must gather moisture from above.
And there's two of them. I don't know. I think it's just to block it off so you can't like run around this fucking slug monster. I always forget which way is which. Oh man, I guess I have to run back and see if this is, yep, this is the one. Hey, this dude slowly die for a long time. Damn it, I totally didn't even pay attention. Yeah. I don't know what else to say, guys. I don't know what I was saying. That's why. Stick taken. Just a stick. A little stickly. Nope. Do I want peaches? Okay, down, left, up, left, down, that. That. Hopefully you guys are doing good, you know what I mean? Like, I just want people to do well. But it's weird because, like, I don't know. I think it's because of where I live. I think there's a lot of money around, so it's this false sense of like the way it is, like what reality is, you know. But like how some people are doing so well, and like I am scraping the bottom of the barrel, you know. It's like
this stump has been picked clean.
That's wild, and like I don't expect to be where they are without having put in the same effort. Like that's, of course, you know, like I don't deserve really more than I have to a degree, but like, but it used to be, I was making more and shit cost half as much, you know, so I could do a lot more. And it's just like, could you, are you really, is what you're doing that important to be paid that much, or, you know what I mean? Or, I don't know, dude. I really hope this cult works. That'd be so cool. Did I try all the rings, right? Like, cause I still so much shit in here I haven't been in. Like, I haven't been in that door and this and blah blah blah. So yeah, I don't know. It seems like a lot of people are doing well, and some not so much. I don't know. Whatever. I hope we just get some normality going. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! I'm about to look that shit up. I don't know what I'm sick of. I am sick of. Well, that's one, I guess, right? Unless you have to do them in order. Damn it. At least it just works and doesn't have to. Have to say nonsense the whole time. I already did the Hearthstone. That's the smooth one. That's what you want. So smooth. Yeah, why not? Because if I look that up, that's not so. Because I think I could have got that from the. It's crazy. I already cycled through all that. Really? 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 Oh, buttons. Yeah, just. Yeah, I guess so. Well, buckles. That's the wrong button. Oh, it's like, what the hell happened, dude? Yeah, apparently that doesn't work. What is that crap then? Whatever, man. Do more. That's all you can do. Doing less isn't enough. You gotta do more. How about now? Oh, another ring. I got more. Take them all. That's the thing. What happened with that? I had another key. I don't know what the hell happened to it. If I needed that or not. Man, I wish you'd die already, because this is really annoying. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna look up. I hate that, because I could have figured that out. I could have, you know what I mean? From the Toad dude. So I don't think that's really cheating that much. It's something I could have got from the game. I just didn't, because I stole that thing too soon and started a race war. Whatever happened. And that, man, like, yeah, what's in this damn door? No. Whoa, really? Surprised it didn't just take me up. Like, do you have to? Because these would have been closed the first time, right? Like. Nope. I was like, run. I don't know, man. Yeah, enough of this. I'm gonna look it up. I've been through too much to have to keep digging on. All right. But at least I'm being honest, letting you know I'm doing it live for, I mean, at least in real time on this. The other thing what? I don't want to look at the whole walkthrough. I just want to. Maybe that's what else. Yeah, I already forgot about Timothy. Poor guy. Oh my god. It's in the ceremony. I didn't even know the ceremonial mask was the thing I got from the trees. See, this I just don't pay enough attention. Oh my gosh. That's still, this is like some dude's fucking weird blog about his, you know, I say weird, it's the same shit I'm doing, but he just typed it out instead of saying it. I don't want to, fuck it. I'm just looking for the, I don't want to see all that. Let's see. Oh. What the fuck? It's still. Oh my god. What are these numbers, dude? Because it's like, yeah, put the items in the thing at the altar Blanca. Place crucible of faith on the altar. What the fuck is that? Is that what I need? On the altar, pick up the ingredients for the elixir and place them in the crucible. Put the crucible in your inventory. So it's called the Crucible of Faith. So if I can use that against on that door that says you don't have any faith, but I still don't know what the other. But I don't know. I don't think I can get that back. Right? I was clicking on it and it says right there. It says put the crucible in your inventory. If you dropped anything else here, pick it up before leaving if you want. Still more choices of equipment. You may return to level 3 and enter the room at the door of faith. But it doesn't say what the for. Or I'm not seeing it at least, you know. It says it on. Gotta find the damn swamp. Gorka Swamp, whatever. I mean, what's this swamp gas areas? Don't fall in the pits, blah blah. Love some swamp water. If not, do so in any place. What do you do with swamp water unless it's... Is it really swamp water? Is that what you need? Dude, these walkthroughs, these items... No, I want Lands of Lore. Angel Fire. The detailed walkthrough from Angel Fire. Fucking A. Swamp ooze. Alright, well, I'll remember that. I say that shit. What we got here? I tried to get like pond water, cave water. The depths, that's a swamp. That's a shitty. I think that's a shitty. Oh man, mad at myself. I hate it. I hate that I even had to look at that. But good God, like I can't take much more of this. I like the game, but at some point I'm like, come on, I've had enough. I've had enough mazy back and forthy. Blah, 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 blah. But anyway. Damn, my mouth is. Yeah, just gotta go. Fuck. That's whatever. At least it's only I can get to it from here. Depths. That's just, man, still pissing me off. I mean, the coal, alright? Like, the coal from the depths. Like, that's truly from the depths, and that's the only place you can get coal. Right? Alright, so go right, and just down, 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 down. Right? Oh, that's... whatever. Right there, here's some... I tried to get that water. Not good enough. It's gotta be... the water's 3 feet away. It's totally different. Totally different water. Shit. Okay, well at least I have to get it from a very specific part of the swamp, not just seemingly. I was gonna figure out where that was. Right click. Am I being dumb again? I'm not right clicking. Good God. No? I don't fucking know. Says, well, right click your empty flask on the first swamp pit you come across. Okay. Your deadly depths. So it has to be, that's the...
Help! I'm drowning!
I didn't save it either. Holy Christ. Hold on. Well, fuck, I can't remember. Hold on. No, I fuck this. I've got to have... none of that, none of that. Get some ingredients. I just won't have that one chalice, right? Like, whatever. And I probably don't have the Okay, we need real weapons too. What was I trying to say? Nope, not you. Oh man, what am I trying to say here? I don't even know. There's something I thought I had, maybe. Maybe I don't. I don't know. Alright, so. So, I guess I'll go down, right, down, left. Down. I think that kind of was right. Guess now I'll get to find out whether I need to burn the hive before getting the honey, or if I can just get it. If I am correct that this is shit. Oh no, I'm an idiot. Oh, hello, fellas. There you go. Power down some peaches and yogurt, maybe. And buff the molars, the ones I have left. Watch some Billy Corgan. Then I sleep. Bing, bong,
It is
boom.
filled with honey.
Yes, it is. Nope. There it is already. Oh, what the hell? But man, that's what I'm wondering. Like when I get teeth again, do I want to eat a steak? You know, it's like something you can really chew. That's the thing. Is like that's the problem too. Like I grind my teeth and like that too. They like the old dentist like mentioned it once and then that was that. Like they're never like, hey, you know what, dude? We're gonna make you get this. Like we're gonna mandate you get this. Otherwise, you're gonna come in here over and over. Yeah, we'll take your meal. Fuck. Just put them. Motherfucker, I'm so mad at myself that I never would have. That's again. I guess I tried all, but why would like specifically the bubbly? Like that's a different type of. This is dumb. I don't like that one. This game's been decent with its puzzly stuff, but that one I think is. That one sucks. Shit, did I take the wrong way? I think I did. Maybe. Oh yeah, no. Accidentally got that right somehow. Whatever, yeah, I just gotta get here and do this real quick. If I'm gonna cheat, then... But it's just that one thing I should have, like, again. If Jimmy the Toad would have told me this shit. Fuck! Okay, we're just gonna save it. Well, we're getting there. Cause, I don't have the fourth ingredient. I've gotta go back to the town. That's okay, whatever. We're right there. Ish. I say that. How close is it? I'm too close, right? To give up now. Did I even say what I was talking about? Like that I need a mouth guard because I grind my teeth. Like, I don't know if I ever even got to that point. I just was too busy ranting nonsense. But yeah, I just wish someone would be like, no, dude, do this. Please just do this. This is what you have to do. Otherwise, this is what's gonna happen. Like, they're always like, it's not good for you. It's bad. You know, like, dude, I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna give you money. You're gonna get money. Like, but also, I've heard that too, that like dentists are really high levels of, I don't think you can say that word, I guess, stopping existing. You know what I mean? Like, that's a thing for them, apparently. Did I not clear all this out? What wacky shit is this? Does that make any sense? Did I just bumble into a whole new area that I haven't... What the fuck?
Hello, Commander. I have the... Oh, it is you. Please, come in.
It's quite a boost to see you again, Victor. Gladstone takes comfort in the support of all patriots like you.
Conrad, Picada, Paulson. Welcome.
That guy.
Now my new shop here. Excellent weapon. 325 crowns. Excellent weapon. 560 crowns. Excellent weapon. 150 crowns. All right, you go now.
Well, shit. We'll just say, well, that's crazy. Can't believe I just totally missed that. That's wild. Anyway. That's how it goes, I guess. How it goes. Oh my gosh, seriously. Get this done, dude. No, what the fuck am I doing?
Is there something else I can do for you?
Yeah, give
We're
me.
still seeking ingredients for the elixir.
Can I see your recipe again?
Maybe.
Here you are.
Yes, I have earth powders. My niece Laura has written me from her post at the Droracles. She speaks so highly of you, I cannot charge you for this.
Thank you so very much. All Gladstone thanks you.
So long and good luck.
All right, lady. Thank you. Shit. What's over there? I mean, this dude had an axe, right? Is that his preferred weapon of choice? Or? Let's try to go straight. I turn left. Straight. It's like it can't. It's not. It's just that kind of like. I already went too far. I did. Man. I'm the smartest moron you've ever met. Beaches. That was funny. That was my old. I like peaches. They're fine, but I've never been like.
You have butchered the creature whose flesh has never lived. You have gathered while traversing the deadly depths. You have tasted the sweetness of your enemy. You have taken powders from the heart of your mother.
We have the elixir. We must find Richard quickly.
Okay. Get my sweet ring back and then save the game, and we'll do more of this. Maybe tomorrow. Feel like it. Shit. Yoink. Alrighty. Well, thanks for hanging out and listening to me go off on all that crap. Got the head. I'm gonna try not to be, just whatever. I don't want to be fake and fake happy, whatever, but I don't have to be so down about stuff. So, and it's whatever with my mouth stuff, and now that's done. I have to wait months, and then you get for that to heal, and then I get the crowns put on or whatever, and then that's some more thousands of dollars. You know what I mean? But it also might have to wait. You know what I mean? If I don't know if I can't remember if insurance pays for that or not, so I might have to wait until the beginning of next year, and then I can get it done or whatever. But hey, I was able to save the money and pay for it, so here we are. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me rant. I hope you guys are doing all right. And as always,